let's wrap up with the fact that the free agent market has yet to really unclog, I guess, for lack of a more intelligent term to use here, bud.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen those high-end relievers get swooped up, picked up right away. No real surprises. Edwin Diaz stays a Met, didn't even hit free agency. Robert Suarez stays a Padre, wasn't on the market very long. Rafael Montero stays an Astro, wasn't on the market very long. When will a position player get signed? And who do you think is the shoe that needs to drop to really start seeing some movement here? Are we waiting on Trey Turner? Is this
Well,
an Aaron Judge must be signed first, or is Aaron Judge its own entity and its own thing put on a shelf? That'll happen when it happens. Everything else relies on what? Carlos Correa?
well, good question. First and foremost, I just want to address this Jeff Passan tweet. Points out that the 14 players tendered qualifying offers have until Tuesday, so tomorrow,
Yeah.
at 4 p.m. Eastern, to accept their 1-year, $19.65 million contract. I don't think any position players get signed today.
No.
Like, not until those
Not until that's
are official,
decided.
right?
Yeah.
Once that is resolved, is Aaron Judge going to be the real logjam at the top? Probably. I don't think Carlos Correa wants to sign a contract until he sees what Aaron Judge gets. I don't think Aaron Judge wants to sign a contract until he sees, like there is going to be a little bit of, there is some ego on the line. These guys want to set these record deals. I mean, we just spent 20 minutes talking about Ronald Acuna Jr. being unhappy with his deal, right? So there is that factor. As to who signs first, which position player signs first, here's my bet. Michael Conforto.
Interesting.
My reason being, he waited last year.
Yeah. Yes.
Didn't play.
Yes.
Waiting cost him. He
was injured.
Well, he was injured in April when doing team workouts. That was before he had a contract. He did get healthy mid-season. Did not sign at anywhere last year. If I'm Michael Conforto, I already lost a season of 15 to 20 million. I'm not doing that again.
Do you bet on yourself if you're Conforto and you take that 1-year deal that everyone's obviously, because I guarantee there's $20 million out there for him if he's going to take a 1-year deal. But I don't think that there's $100 million 5-year contract for him.
Maybe there's not $100 million 5 years, but would I take 75 over 4? And again, that's just a made up number, right?
No,
but would I take that over the 1-year max value? I don't know if I bet on myself after what happened last year.
Yeah.
I'd be pretty gun shy after the way things played out. Boris told me, hey, don't worry, someone will be there. Then there wasn't. And then all season just watching baseball from home. I don't know. Plus, I'd be a little bit worried. Maybe I've lost a step.
Yeah.
I'm a big football guy. All the time we see these guys take a year off. They're holding out. They come back next year. It is one thing to work out at home. It is another thing to work out.
To be in game day
have
shape.
Real game day shape.
Yeah.
Your reflexes, again, #Cialis. Use it or lose it. That's tough, man. I don't care how much MLB The Show Michael Conforto played last year. I'd be skeptical, man. If he came back and hit 220 and had an OPS plus of like 70, I wouldn't be shocked this year. So for me, I want max total dollars. I'm not messing around anymore. If the AAV is low, but I get, 90 million over 5 years or, 80 million over whatever the number is, I'm give me as much money as I can because I don't know what I've got left in the tank. But again, you don't get to that level by not believing in yourself.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm at home doing this.
I love that prediction, man. I think Conforto is a good bet to be the first one to go. I'm going to go with Jean Segura.
Okay.
He opted out of, or I guess was bought out of his player option, or team option, I should say, with the Philadelphia Phillies. Had a bit of a down year, but a really good playoffs. And with this free agent shortstop class and having those 4 high-end guys, right? The Swanson and the Bogarts and the Turner and Correa, I think that he's a guy who maybe would like to get signed before those deals come in. I could be wrong, but I mean, if you get there's only so many openings for shortstop. There's only so many teams who have the payroll to make it worthwhile. So if you're a Segura type of player and who has the ability to be elite at times, he's had an up and down career, but he's had some really big years. He might be a guy that maybe a team would give 2 years, 30 million, 2 years, 40 million, if he's prepared to do so. So I don't know. That's my guess for a position player to go first. Man, I am so intrigued by this Correa and Trey Turner. Like, buddy, these are the two. Okay. These are the two. Correa's 28, Turner's 29. They're probably the best shortstops available. They both have well-rounded games. Like there's just not really a weak spot in their repertoire.
I was thinking the same word.
It's going to be interesting to see who goes first. It's going to be interesting to see where they go, and it's going to be really fun to see how much term and money they get. Are these guys holding out for 10 years? Are these $300 million dudes? I don't know, but they think they are.
So you think Jean Segura first shortstop to sign? All right, I'm with you. That makes sense to me.
Kind of the Algernon Simmons of this year, like just that, not necessarily a lower end shortstop, just like the more affordable choice out there. And there's probably teams that are like, if we just go out and get him right now, we don't need to worry about it. And then when all these other shoes drop and all these other guys wind up filling out holes, now we're not in a bidding war over Segura with 3 other teams, right? Who still need a shortstop, but.
Well, I mean, we know as Jays fans how maddening it can be to spend your entire offseason focused on one guy and then miss out on that guy anyways. So I know the Blue Jays aren't in the market for a shortstop. Maybe we are. I don't know. Maybe we go get a guy and move about a second. That's a talk for a whole nother day. But that's one thing I really want the Blue Jays to go into this offseason with is like, let's not chase and lose on the top tier guys. Let's just go and get our guys, our B pluses, and let's not. Oh well, we missed out on Justin Verlander, but here's Zach Greinke.
Yeah,
like, I love Zach Greinke, but like he's past his prime and old, and is not going to be a Cy Young candidate. Actually, I want Zach Greinke on my team. So he
also just signed with the Royals.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Is he playing shortstop finally, or is he still going to pitch? All right.
Let's leave it at that. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. You could always follow us on Twitter at Walk Off Podcast. Don't just get me riled up, though. And listen, if you're a 14-year-old and you can push my buttons, please don't. I beg of you. You can follow us on Instagram, the Walk Off Podcast. Our Discord. We've had like a dozen new people join in the last week, which is very, very cool. And they've been very active. So please, if you're into talking Blue Jays baseball and maybe you're looking at Twitter and going like, well, this is turning into a real dumpster fire. It's a pretty good alternative to have a warmer community too. A much nicer group of people to talk to. And the link for that is in the show notes. That's always free. A big shout out to our Patreon. We really appreciate you. I know John Dick, he reached out. He won our Jose Barrios jersey, which, by the way, John, Adam is going to get back to you. It's been a busy weekend.
Message today. It's been shipped. I don't know. It's in Canada Post's hands at this point. So
yes.
Hopefully you get it in time for opening day. That's all I can say. Oh man, if that doesn't arrive though, I guess by eventually we'll have to figure out something else.
Yeah, we'll
to,
figure it out,
make
John.
up to
We've
him,
got
but
your back,
we're not
buddy.
going to leave you
We'll,
hanging, John.
no, we won't leave you hanging. We're also in talks right now about another contest of sorts for all of you in Patreon. So stay tuned for that. We are going to figure out another giveaway here. And we're even at the point now where, yes, it is off season. I know we've said this about a million times, but we are going to do another few movie reviews here for you folks shortly. Apologies. I know every time we do it, there's like 4 of you that watch it and you enjoy it.
The
so
4 of
we
you
are
that watch it or love it, and we appreciate you.
Yeah,
we love doing it.
and
It is
those,
just hard to coordinate.
yeah, exactly. Anyways, there's all of our excuses. Our dog ate our homework, all of that good stuff. Appreciate
Subscribe.
the
Our
community.
subscribers continue to grow. Our
Yeah.
Clips channel, if you're watching this on the Clips channel, thank you. We're pushing 200 subscribers now, so let's see if we can get to 200 by the end of the week. That's my target. And
Yes.
for the main channel, full unedited content, we're at 3,474 subscribers, so 26 shy of the big 3,500. I would like to get to 5,000 by Christmas. Do you think we can do that? Is
I
that
would
too
love
ambitious?
It's
I feel
pretty ambitious.
It's pretty ambitious, Scott, but there's going to be a lot of free agent talk. There's going to be a lot of reasons to come to YouTube over the next month. So that's the goal. Anyways, 5,000 subs by Christmas. And then we'll have a pizza party.
Love it.
Right? That was always the goal in elementary school. It was like, well, if we can raise $200 for the bottle drive, we'll have a pizza party on Friday. So pizza party on Friday.
I love pizza parties.
Me too. Just the best. Pajamas and pizza parties. And we're going to watch a Christmas movie on the last day of school.
Just a bunch of kids drunk on cheese and sauce, you know?
Does it get any better? Does it get any better? Give me that sweet, sweet cheese and sauce. All right. I'm out.
Have a great day. Everybody. Take care.